Oh, my soul, you are not alone. There's a place where fear has to face the God you know. One more day, He will make a way. Let Him show you how you can lay this down, 'cause you're not alone.
Musicians ask me what my talk is, what my theme is, and we work together, and I said pick something, because I didn't know when they asked me. And you couldn't have picked anything better than to feed my soul today, so I thank you. And these two ladies in the front surprised me today by coming in. You know, there's times, even as a minister, that it feels pretty alone. And that I have to remember where to turn first. And that's always to God. And how fast God answers, and the miracles with these people that were brought in this morning. So thank you all. Know that you were sent here. So you saw the talk title, Embrace the Tiger. So there's this old folklore, and it's about a man being chased by a tiger. And the man runs and runs and runs until he's exhausted. He sees a tree. He goes up the tree, and it's a tree where a monkey lives. And as he gets up there, the monkey says, you know, you're tired, you're exhausted. Lay down on this branch and sleep, and I'll watch and make sure you don't fall out of the tree. So the man goes to sleep, and as soon as he falls sound asleep, the tiger goes, psst, psst. Push the man out of the tree. He's not your friend either. Push him out of the tree so I can eat him. And the monkey says, oh no, the man turned to me for protection, for safety. I will not betray his trust. So after some time, the man wakes up, and it's the monkey's turn to go to sleep. And as soon as the monkey goes to sleep, the tiger goes, psst, psst. Hey, I'll let you go if you push the monkey down here so I can eat him. And without hesitation, the man starts to pull the monkey off the branch to push him down. But the monkey wakes up. And the tiger yells up at the monkey, what are you doing? He tried to kill you. Why are you still protecting him? And the monkey says, he turned to me for protection. And no matter what he's done, I will always protect him. Embrace the tiger. The tiger represents that person, that situation you feel is chasing you, you're afraid of, that you want to get away from. And so you run. You try to find someplace safe. The man represents that part of our ego that thinks it has to do it all by itself and will do anything when it's in that struggle. And the monkey represents God, Spirit, that no matter what we've done, as soon as I turn to God, as soon as I surrender, I'm always protected. I'm always taken care of, and I'm always blessed. Hang on one second. I forgot my book. So we've been doing this book, Wednesday morning class. What happened to you? The Iron Storm. And the talk came out of what we did in class Wednesday morning. We read this. There is ancient Chinese saying, embrace tiger, return to mountain. Mountain is return to our peaceful into our harmony, which we can only do by embracing tigers that cross our path. When it comes to putting it into practice, everything in us wants to do the opposite. Instinctive response is to run, fight, or freeze, not embrace. After all, we know what it feels like to be chewed on, scratched, eaten by the tigers in our lives. The idea of making friends with conflict seems unnatural. How do we override the tendency to push away what looks and feels bad? So I ask you, who, what is the tiger in your life right now? And what is your ego trying to do to keep you safe from it? Do you find yourself judging, blaming, accusing, trying to push the monkey, God, away out of the tree? Are you used to allowing your ego to handle the tigers in your life? Or do you trust God to keep you safe, to keep you from falling out of the tree? So this Wednesday is Lent. I grew up as a real good Catholic girl, and I knew I had to give something up for Lent. So it could be candy, sweets, pizza. As I got older, maybe coffee. But then what happened? What happened when Easter was over? Even if I even made it to Easter, I'd go right back to that habit, wouldn't I? This month, Kathy's been great. She's been choosing monthly themes for us. And this month's theme is Journey. It's about life as a sacred pilgrimage. And the courage it takes us to grow and change. And embracing the tiger is all about me having to change, me having to grow, me having to trust that God always has my back, no matter what, and no matter what I've done. Our spiritual journey is all about change, about transformation. And sometimes those tigers that get put in front of me are there to force me to change, to transform. Remember our butterfly talk a few weeks ago, and the time I have to spend in that cocoon, what feels like the dark, where it feels like my soul is all alone, in order to emerge as the butterfly I came here to be. And we know that we each have power within us. There's a power within each of us. And that power is stronger than any tiger in our life. I have to turn to that. I have to know that. I have to remember that. And with Lent, we have an opportunity. A great opportunity. We've got 40 days to practice something. Only 21 days to change a habit, right? But we've got 40 days to do something that will transform us, that will help us move through that change, so that we come out on the other side of Lent as that beautiful butterfly, as that beauty that we're meant to be. So we can swim around in that cocoon all we want, but we will emerge. So how are we going to do this Lent? What if, instead of coffee or beer or whatever it is, what if I gave up certain negative thought patterns. Those thoughts that might continually play in my head when I'm facing my tigers. Those thought habits that keep me in chaos, in conflict. Running up trees to escape the tigers. What if the next 40 days you fasted from judging, from blaming, from complaining, from making somebody else wrong and you right, from making someone else the tiger and me the victim? What would that look like? When I judge, when I blame someone else's words, someone else's actions, wrong, bad, it creates conflict, doesn't it? Out here, between me and whatever the tiger is, but also inside. That conflict inside, where my ego wants to do something about it. Where Spirit's saying, no, turn within, trust. This is where your strength is. This is where your power is. So just think about what might be your tiger right now in your life. And notice what your ego's doing about it. And notice the feelings in your body when you think about that. And now, see yourself really trusting, really handing over the situation to God. The tiger can't get at you. And what does that feel like? Take a breath, close your eyes. Think of whatever your challenge is right now. Whatever that tiger is right now. Take a breath and know that no matter what, God will never push you out of the tree. Breathe and feel. Breathe and return to mountain, to the peace, and to the harmony that is always there for you. And take a deep breath and open your eyes. Our journey is in this life, isn't it? It's in this human life. And there's always stuff going on. And there's disappointments, and there's frustration, and there's irritation, and there's resentment, and there's anger. It's so easy to let those unkind, negative thoughts seep in when I feel the tiger breathing down my neck, right? But before you react, before you try to push the monkey out of the tree, just take a moment to notice the conversation that's going on inside your head. Is it running negative? You are the only one that has the power to change that. What's it feel like when it's running positive in there? When all those thoughts are positive? When Deanne opened her meditation and talked about the sky and the butterflies in the heaven and the garden? What's it feel like then? If I'm running on negative, I have the power to change it. Thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. I have the power to change my thoughts, and when I change my thoughts, I change my life. And where my attention goes, what? That's where my energy flows, right? What I focus on is what I get. My thoughts create life as I see it. A little fact for those that like to do thinking. The National Science Foundation did research and found that the average person has up to 60,000 thoughts a day. And 95% of them are exactly the same thoughts we had the day before. And 80% of them are negative. When you leave here today, when you're driving home in your car, when you have some time, sit by yourself and just let your mind go. Just let it go and watch what it does. And know that you are the only one that can get in there and change it. That's why we do affirmations and denials in Unity. That's why whenever we find ourselves up the tree with our tiger, we can affirm God's strength in our life, God's power in our life. Daily Word is great. Read that daily Word over every day. That's a huge affirmation to start the day with. Our third Unity principle: thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. Where attention goes, energy flows. So, can I fast? Can I fast for 40 days? Think about this now. Can I fast for today? From gossiping, complaining, criticizing, negative speech, words that pollute. As a child, one of the things it's etched into my brain from my parents. If you can't say anything good, come on with me, don't say anything at all. What happened? It's in all our brains, isn't it? You can use the power of your words to affirm only the highest and best for you, but only the highest and best for those tigers. Try it. Instead of trying to push that monkey out of the tree, affirm the highest and best for whatever your tiger is. In 1887, the Sisters of St. Francis founded St. Mary's Hospital in Rochester, Minnesota. And some of you probably know it became the Mayo Clinic. And what the sisters taught was to treat every patient as if they were treating Jesus. Wow. In Unity, we use the term, I behold the Christ in you. What about when it's hard to see the Christ in the tiger? What about when it's hard to treat the tiger as I would Jesus if Jesus were standing there? No matter the appearance, I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care who or what that tiger is. Every person in every situation that crosses my path, that crosses your path, is there as an opportunity to learn and grow from, to get away from the same thoughts every single day, to transform. Every person and every situation brings us a gift, even the tigers. We say, I am a child of God. I am a child of God. So is that tiger. So is that tiger. And so we trust divine order. We trust that everything that shows up in our life is there as part of our journey, is part of the sacred pilgrimage of this lifetime. is an opportunity for me to change, for me to grow, for me to transform. Yes, change. That word change, don't you just love it? But the more I work with change, the more I embrace change, the closer I grow to my relationship with God. This Lent, I invite you to fast from judgment, from blame, from negative thinking. I invite you to embrace the tiger, to return to the mountain, and you will find that you will do amazing things.
Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things.